Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to talk about a very sad story. Cheikh Toure is a promising Senegalese goalkeeper, young man that want to make it big in professional football. So he was playing for a local club in Senegal. Then one time a promising young talent, some individuals approached him promising him of a football tryout in Ghana, so for him to have an opportunity to play possibly in Europe and become a very big, popular goalkeeper or whatever. Guess what happened? Unfortunately, according to reports, the fake trial they promised him turned into an abduction, kidnapping. So they kidnapped this young man, hold him in ransom, telling his family to pay ransom so he will be released. Unfortunately, this young promising footballer, right, come from a poor family, very poor family. They couldn't afford to pay the money for the ransom. Fast forward, boom, he was found dead in Ghana. According to Interior Affairs Minister in Senegal, they said they are launching an investigation. But the story is still that he was kidnapped. His family also confirmed that they were approached to pay ransom for his release, which they couldn't make up. They will tell you numbers, you have to pay. If you don't pay it, that's how everything end up with. Investigation is ongoing, but this goes to much more bigger stories of similar sort that I've known over the years. For non-Africans, maybe people in America, UK, Canada, Europe precisely, this is a normal occurrence in African countries. I have another story of similar sort. A young man was promised to play in overseas. I think they want him to play in a second or third division club somewhere in Asia, one of the Asian countries. They say he's perfect. Okay, everything, your papers, your visa is ready. We're gonna take you to this club. You're gonna play in Europe. Little did he know they're gonna use him to push drugs. Fast forward, he was captured in Thailand with drugs. Unfortunately, South Asian countries like Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, all this, they have a very zero tolerance for drugs. This guy was arrested, even though everything that he says was true. Everything he said was checked out to be perfect, but he broke the law. They end up sentencing him to death. He end up dying. His family, they have to return the guy's body to him to be buried. This is similar stories going on, all these kind of stories happening. But this Cheikh Toure death kind of bring back all the similar stories that we heard about. For some of you that don't know, West African countries, there's a lot of poverty in some places in African countries, West African countries precisely. Some people, the only way they can make it out is through football. So what you see is that some of these people, bad people, who try to prey on all those people that want to make it into big football, they will promise them, oh, you're a very good footballer, you're a very good goalkeeper, we have access to this agent, and this agent may help you go to Europe and play in the big league, in a big football club in Europe. And at the end of the day, end up being something tragic. This is something that is nothing new. So I pray that whoever that is involved in the death of Cheikh Toure to be held responsible. This is not even about Senegal anymore, because this guy you're seeing on the screen is from Senegal, but he's dead in Ghana. So it's between Ghana and Senegal have to launch investigation to find out why this guy died and who is behind it. But I pray, because things in that part of Africa, things can happen without pressure. There's not going to be an investigation. There's not going to be somehow to give the family some closure on what happened to their son. I don't like this channel, I tell stories. Well, that's one of the engines of this channel. Sometimes, I do other things in this channel. Tell stories politically, entertainment, tech, everything. I touch his base on all ground. Every now and then I talk about sports. So when I saw this news, I was like, oh my God. It reminds me of all the stories that we heard, because I grew up in that region. So I understand what, people have been going through when it comes to things like this. So I pray, that his family will get some closure when they find who did this. And I want this video to be a lesson to anybody out there. If this video can change one person, anybody out there who is trying to make it into football or make career into playing soccer or football, don't let anybody take advantage of you. If everything sounds too good to be true, fall back and take a second look at it. You will find your answer. So may the soul of Cheikh Toure, may his soul rest in peace. And the only way his family can just rest assured is if they find out who did this to this young man. Who knows what his future holds, but now some selfish individual cut his life short. This is something that is happening in the African region, West African region, as a matter of fact. West Africa produces a lot of football players from Senegal, Nigeria, Ghana, you name it, Ivory Coast. And when this thing is happening like this, you see some bad apples trying to make inroads into it, and unfortunately he become a victim of that problem. So if you know about this story, share your own facts that you know about in the comment section. And then if their family is watching this video, my condolences to them. This is a young man that's supposed to be a breadwinner for the family. This is what he wanted to do. Unfortunately, people took his life too short. So yeah, that's the video, man. If you want to know more about the story, it's already on Yahoo News Sports and other news outlets out there. Just Google his name, and then hopefully people that did this, may justice find them, because nobody wants to see their son end up like that. All right, that's the video, man. Thank you guys for watching, and then I'll see you guys on the next one. Hit the subscribe button so I'll continue to bring these stories, and I hope this story will help somebody out there, even if it's one person, to understand that life is always good if you are very careful. All right, see you.